see it in
Hey
your
everybody,
eyes.
welcome to the first edition of Political Chat. And as the title implies, we're going to talk about things that happen every day.
You were meant for me, baby, can't you see it?
Earth-shaking news developments to things that we don't think about that we probably should. And as always, this podcast and others from the Jazzy Groove Radio Podcast family are brought to you by the power of 5. And like what we do, consider supporting the channel, or at least hit the like button. It's free and goes a long way to bringing you the quality and content that you grow to care about. And with that being said, let's dig into today's topic, which simply is
you are my one.
DEI. Is there a problem with it?
Every day you're on my mind.
And DEI, for those who don't know, you can either living under a rock or just totally tuned out to today's conversation.
I know you were meant
It's shorthand for diversity, equality, and inclusion. And you might be asking yourself, what does that have to do with anything? I'm going to start this conversation by informing you this. DEI was born to be because people in power didn't know how to deal with people who wanted their power. Or in this case, wanted to be equal. Because let's be realistic about this whole thing. People in general don't want to be better than everybody. They want an equal chance at success. And after a long and strenuous battle over hundreds of years, the government finally said, okay, let's make sure that people are getting a fair shake. Let's start by creating this group of people in government that are going to ensure that people who have been marginally oppressed and made to feel yucky or whatever have an honest and equal chance of success and bringing themselves out of where they were and on the road to where they need to be. Which is a very wrong way of saying if you acted right the first time in the first place, you wouldn't have to go this way. Remember I said that because we're going to revisit that in a bit. But we're going to dig into a post, and this is a shout out to Occupy Democrats for bringing this to our attention. And this has to do directly with DEI. And I'm going to call it up. And we're going to look into it. Breaking. Donald Trump sinks to a new low and blames diversity, aka DEI, for the tragic plane crash in Washington, D.C., avoiding the truth that our Federal Aviation Administration's leader resigned after Elon Musk pressured him to. I can already hear the face plants, the moans, the groans, and the, oh my God, I don't believe this shit. I can hear it. Because it's well-founded. But let's continue. Trump then got brutally fact-checked to his face. Are you saying this crash was somehow caused and the result of diversity hiring? And what evidence have you seen to support these claims? A reporter asked Trump during the press briefing. Yeah. Inquiring minds want to know. Because if there's a problem with it, then we need to at least address it so we can take steps to solving it. It just could have been, said Trump, offering no evidence. Holy fuck. And you all are going to have to excuse me because I'm going to be using a lot of swear words. So if you're either sensitive or have people that are sensitive to you, now is a good time to escort them from the room, wear headphones, whatever you need to do. Because this is going to be off the rails. It just could have been. What in the actual fuck does that actually mean? Oh, man. But he goes on to say, we have a high standard. We have a much higher standard than anybody else, and there are things where you have to go by brain power. What in the actual fuck does that mean? That, my friends, is word salad. There's a whole bunch of words strung together haphazardly that are supposed to give you comfort and solace while ignoring completely what the original question was. And remember, the original question was, are you saying this crash was somehow caused and the result of diversity hiring? And what evidence have you seen to support these claims? The implication here is that diverse hires are somehow lacking in brain power, an assertion that is certain to please Trump's racist base. I'm sick to death of hearing about this racist stuff. Because let's be all the way real. Let's really dig into the heart of the matter. There's only one race. That's the human race. There are different ethnicities. Okay, I will not argue that fact at all. But this race thing, it's a recent construct. And it's just that, it's a construct. Because up to I believe the 1700s or something like, somewhere like that. I'll have to check my sources. But it took about the 1700s for people, aka white men, to say there are different groups of people. Those people comprise races. No, we all are humans. We have different skin colors, we have different hues, we have different cultures, different beliefs. Yes, we have all that. But we all spring from the same person. That fact is irrefutable, whether you're a creationist or revolutionist. It's all the same. It comes from one person. I don't understand how in the universe we got to the point where there are different races. Makes no sense to me. But let's go back into it. This is a little bit more. You have to go by psychological quality, and psychological quality is a very important element of it, he continued. That's Trump. These are various very powerful tests that we put to use, and they were terminated by Biden, and Biden went by standard. That's the exact opposite. No. Just no. No. I don't think so. And you can say what you want. You can do what you want. You can feel how you want. But facts are facts. Let's go back into this thing. I'm going to have a difficult time reading it because I'm already getting frustrated. It must be pointed out that Michael Whitaker, the FAA's leader, stepped down from his role on January 20th after Elon Musk demanded that he leave. Why did he leave? Elon Musk isn't Donald Trump. And this is where things are going to start getting really hairy. Because you've got two narcissistic people, who are gunning for the same position. And let's face it, Elon Musk for all intents and purposes, could be considered a kingmaker. And even he's too stupid to realize that. Because the kingmaker has more power than the king. And he gets things done quietly behind the scenes. And this isn't behind the scenes. This is out loud in front of everybody. Elon Musk demanded that he leave, not Donald Trump. Trump signed over to get out, get out. That's not what he said. And it's turning out that that's illegal. So he shouldn't have left. But let's continue. And Trump wasn't done there. We don't even yet know the names of the 67 people who were killed. And you are blaming Democrats and DEI policies and air traffic control and seemingly the member of the U.S. military who was flying that Black Hawk helicopter. Don't you think you're getting ahead of the investigation right now? Caitlin Collins from CNC asked. That's a perfectly good question. You're blaming everybody. You don't know exactly what's going on. Why are you doing this? How can you do this? Don't you think you're ahead of the game? No, I don't think so at all, said Trump. I don't think there were the names of the people. You mean the names of the people that are on the plane? You think there's going to make a difference? Does it comfort their families to hearing you blaming DEI? Asked Collins. There are a group of people who have lost their lives. If you want a list of the names, we can give you that. We'll be giving that very soon, said Trump. We're in coordination with American Airlines. We're in coordination very strongly, obviously, with the military, but I think that's not a very smart question. I'm surprised coming from you. Gaslighting. Straight up gaslighting. That's not a very smart question. It's a very smart question, but it's a question you don't want to answer, so it has to be stupid. He's the smartest person in the room. Ask him. I don't understand for the life of me how he won the presidency. I mean, yes, I can. Because I may have been born tonight, but it sure as hell wasn't last night. And you have to be racist. I'm going to say it. Yeah, I said it. You have to be racist. And you don't even have to be outwardly racist, but you have to be okay with the fact that the person that you're voting for the highest office in the land is a racist. And that's just one of many things that he is, and none of them are very positive or flattering. So it's time that you have to start asking yourself, is this what I want? Is this the person I voted for? And too many people out there will say yes for the most asinine reasons. He's going to fix the economy. He didn't do it last time. Why is he going to do it this time? He's going to lower prices. He didn't do it last time. Why is he going to do it this time? He's going to make America great again by getting us more jobs. He sure as hell didn't do it the last time. Why is he going to do it this time? Donald Trump will say anything, and I do mean anything, to get your vote. And once he got it, you're gone. That's what he did. That is the biggest con that has been done. And because Americans are as gullible as they are, and let's face it, we're a gullible group of people. Forgive and forget. Fuck that shit. I may forgive you, but I'll never forget. That's why it's so hard to get over on me. Because I might be in a good mood. I'm going to say, okay, I forgive you that. But I'm always going to watch you after that. I'm going to make sure that you don't do the same thing to me again. And that's if I forgive you. These days, I don't think so. I just don't. Oh man. Let's get back into this. This is just painful to read. But let's get back to it. And it just kept getting worse. What plan do you have? Are we going to see some fired? Are we going to fire some of those diversity hires in the federal government? What plan do you have? Asked the reporter. I would say the answer is yes if we find that people aren't mentally competent, said Trump. So you're going to start with yourself then? You're going to start with yourself? You see the language. The language is put out by them, and if you see that, I'm not going to bore you by reading it again, but these are not people that should be doing this particular job. Read it. If it's going to bolster what you're saying and prove to the American people that what you're doing is right, read it. But you won't read it because it doesn't say that, does it? It doesn't say that at all. They'd be very good for certain jobs, but not the people that should be doing this particular job. In reality, the real problem is that the FAA is understaffed. We need more air traffic controllers, not fewer. By firing hardworking individuals just because they're diverse, Trump will make it even more likely that another tragic crash occurs. And here's the kicker on that. This is what's really, really sad about it. People won't care. They won't care at all. And why won't they care? Because it doesn't affect them. It doesn't affect them in the least. I'm okay, Jack. And they'll say that right up to the time where they become the next target. Then, as a very popular poem goes,
I can see
when it
it
came from me,
in
there
your
was nobody wrong with it.
You saw through my
All you have to do
disguise.
is say something.
I know you were meant
Just
for me.
say something.
Baby, can't you see it? You are
Don't
my
just
one.
Bow your head and say it.
No need to
Don't
run.
just wish it wasn't right.
Shooby-dooby-doo. I
Don't
know
remember
it's
under your
you.
breath and curse them
I've
out
been
under your breath.
waiting all my life. It's true. You are my one.
Speak your mind.
No need
Speak out.
to run. Shooby-dooby-doo.
What's the worst that can happen?
I know it's you.
The worst that can happen is that
I've
you're
been
wrong.
waiting all my
And that's what you do
life.
anyway.
It's true.
So you have nothing to
You
lose.
are my one. Every day you're on my mind.
A little bit more of this and then I have to stop because I'm really getting frustrated.
I know
Okay,
you were
let's
meant
get
for
back to
me.
The catastrophe of the breast moving just kept going. Today, you blamed the diversity element, but then told us that you weren't sure that the controllers made any mistake. You then said that perhaps the helicopter pilots were the ones who made a mistake, said a reporter. Yep, it's all the investigations of Trump. I understand that, said the reporter. That's why I'm trying to figure out how you can come to the conclusion right now that diversity has something to do with this crash. And there it is. There it is. There it is. Right there. There it is. I'm going to read that again. That's why I'm trying to figure out how you can come to the conclusion right now that diversity has something to do with this crash. And there's, I'm just picturing this conversation and this clusterfuck that is a press conference. President Trump, I'm sorry, 45/47, because I'm not going to use that anymore. I'm not going to call him by his name, because he's not my president. I wouldn't have someone like that with very little brain cells in one of the highest offices ever. And guess what he says after that? Because I have common sense, okay? No, you fucking don't. No, you don't. You weren't sure that the controllers made this mistake. You said maybe it was the helicopter pilots. You are on record for saying that. So the reporter asks, that's why I'm trying to figure out how you can come to the conclusion right now that diversity has something to do with this crash. Because I have common sense. That's a really interesting, because I said so. And that's really grown up. That's something you expect the president of a country to say. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't. It continues. We want brilliant people doing this. This is a major chess game at the highest level. When you have 60 planes coming in during a short period of time and they're all coming from different directions, and you're dealing with very level, high complex computer work and very complex computers, more word salad. More word salad. Trying to deflect from the up top to get a hand. And one of the other things I'll tell you is that the system that were built, he continued, I was going to rebuild the entire system, then we had an election that didn't turn out the way it should have, he claimed. In other words, he was going to rebuild the system, aka gut it, and then you decided to vote me out. The most telling part of the briefing came next, when Trump was brutally fact-checked by a reporter. The cited FAA text that you read is real, but the implication that this policy is new or that it stems from efforts that began under President Biden or Transportation Safety Secretary Pete Buttigieg is demonstrably false. It's been on the FAA website, said a reporter. Who said that? You, interjected the president. No, it's on the website, the FAA's website. It was there in 2013. It was there for the entirety of your administration, too. So my question is, why didn't you change the policy during your first administration? Well, we're waiting. What did number 45/47 say? I did change it. I changed the Obama policy instead of flustered Trump. And we had a very good policy. And then Biden came in and he changed it. And then when I came in 3 days ago, I signed a new order bringing it to the highest level of intelligence, okay? No, it's not okay. Because the man said, or the reporter said, excuse me, it was a man or woman, it's on the website, the FAA's website. It was there in 2013. So you didn't change the Obama policy. It was there for the entirety of your administration too. Which means either you're a liar or you're incompetent or you're both. I'm betting it's both. You can say you can be pro-business. And you can want this man to be everything that you hoped. But let's be honest. Unless you have the pockets, i.e. deep pockets, to lobby his administration for the changes that you want, you're not going to get them. Remember, he's there for the creme de la creme. He's there for multimillionaires and billionaires. That's who he'll listen to. Elon Musk is the richest man on the planet right now. How did he get to be where he was? He poured money into the campaign. Thinking, and rightly thinking, that if Trump was to win, he'd get in. Trump then abruptly moved on to another reporter, clearly worried that a follow-up question would further expose his lies. This is what happens when you put MAGA in control of the government. Trump and his unqualified lackeys run things incompetently, disaster ensues, and then they find a scapegoat and move on to the next disaster. I've got a headache. Just reading. I have a headache. A screaming headache.
I can see it in your eyes.
This person, I'm gonna be nice
You
and call
saw
the
through
person.
my
This person
disguise. I know you were meant
is a
for
menace
me, baby,
to society.
Can't you see it?
He's a menace
You are
to our way of life. He's a menace to our country.
No need to run.
He showed that when he was first
I
president.
know it's you. I've been waiting all my
And then
life.
everyone voted him out.
It's true. You are my one.
And then he said everything that you
No
wanted to
need
scream.
to run.
I'm ready because I'm going to fix the price. I'm going to make America great
I
again.
know it's
I'm
you.
going
I've
to
been waiting
secure
all
the
my
border. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
It's true. You are my one.
Who is he going after? He's going after
Every day you're on my mind.
the brown people, the Latinos.
I'm running out of time. I know
Reminds you of somebody else,
you were
doesn't it?
meant for me, baby. Can't you see it?
I don't have to say it
See it. You are
because you all are smart enough to put two and two together.
no need to.
But it sounds very much like another individual. And you know, we all know
I've
how
been
that
waiting all my life. It's true. You are my one. Baby, no need to.
He read biography because everything that he's doing is following almost to the letter.
I know it's you. I've been waiting all
Find a
my
scapegoat,
life.
blame everything on them,
It's true.
and then get rid of them.
You are my one.
The only thing that he's doing that is different than the other person is that rather than a final solution and killing them or unaliving them, he's sending them back to where they came from. And what's the first thing he said? So I'm only going to do it for the bad people, and then rounds up everybody. And it's not going to change. It's not going to get better.
No need to.
This is the same person who split up families the last time he was in office.
Shooby-dooby-doo. I know it's you.
Lost, and I mean
I've been
lost
waiting all my
1,500 children.
life. It's true.
How the fuck do you lose
You
1,500 people?
are my one, baby.
How the fuck do you lose
No need
1,500
to
children?
run.
You thought you put them in your back pocket and you went in and they weren't there?
I know it's you.
How the fuck do you do
I've
that?
been waiting all my life. It's true.
And there have been plenty of things that I've read, either online or on television, that states that there are people out there with buyer's remorse. And to them I say, good on you. You voted him in. How's it working out for you? And that's one of the main reasons why I can't
see it in
I
your
can't do it anymore.
saw through my disguise.
There are too many people out there
I know
have
you
no
were meant
problem
for me, baby.
excusing
Can't you
his stupidity.
see it? You are
They have no
my
problem.
one. No need to run.
No problem at all.
Shooby-dooby-doo, I know it's you. I've been
And
waiting all my life.
overlooking
It's true.
his
You
myriad
are my
faults.
one.
Just
No
because
need to
he said something that they desperately want.
Shooby-dooby-doo,
Make America Great Again
I
is actually
know it's
Make
you.
America
I've
White
been
Male
waiting all
Again.
my life. It's true.
That's what he wants.
You are my one.
That's what he wants. And the other thing I'm watching out for,
Every day you're on my
because I know it's coming too, is that he's going to start enacting things to make sure that there are no more elections. Because he's top dog now.
Baby, can't you see it?
He's going to make himself president for life.
You are my one.
And when he goes, his boys
No
will.
need to run.
And it'll become a monarchy.
Oh, baby, shooby-dooby-doo, I know it's you. I've been
Or a
waiting
pseudo
all
monarchy,
my
because it's more like a
life.
dictatorship.
It's true. You are my
President for
one.
life. What the fuck does that mean?
Baby, no need to run.
You can't sit here
Shooby-dooby-doo,
with the way he handles things
it's you. I've been
and call yourself
waiting
a
all
human.
my life. It's true.
Because
You
last I
are
checked,
my one.
he was on that way. He got your vote. He's in office. You can go pound rocks now. And I know I conflated too well terms of phrase there. I don't care. Kick rocks, pound sand, whatever. It's the same thing. He's got your vote. He doesn't need you anymore. He's gonna do what he wants to do
You are
because
my
you gave him
one.
a mandate for it.
No need to
No, you didn't.
run.
They're saying it's a mandate because it's the majority of the
I
people.
know it's you. I've been waiting all my life.
I didn't vote for that. I didn't vote for you.
You are my one. Baby, no need to
And
run.
I hate to say this,
Shooby-dooby-doo,
but
I know it's you. I've been
Democrats
waiting all my life.
weak.
It's true.
and I say that because Republicans have been smacking them around for years now. You want to know why Kamala Harris lost the election? There are two reasons. First reason, she's a black woman. And we already did black, we need to do them again. But secondly, more importantly, she ran the same race that Hillary ran. I'm better than he is. Well, duh.
I can see it in your eyes.
But to people out there
You
who
saw
don't want to
through
hear that,
my
who want to actually hear,
disguise.
what are you going to do? You weren't loud enough with it. You did say it.
I know,
But you should
were
have led
meant
with
for
it.
me, baby,
I am going
can't you
to govern
You
the
are
way
my
you
one.
expect me to govern.
No
I'm going to do
need
A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Trump won.
Shooby-dooby-doo,
Didn't have a choice.
I know it's you. I've been waiting all my
But we
life.
didn't do that.
It's true.
And we
You
lost.
are my one.
And to our credit, until there was a peaceful transfer of power, although there really shouldn't have been. That's what I mean when I say they smack us around.
I've been waiting all my life.
Republicans act where they act because they know Democrats won't do anything. Sounds like modern women, doesn't it?
Every day you're on my mind.
They do the things they do because we as men
I'm
won't check.
running out of time.
That's why they do what they do.
You were meant for me.
And it's gotten to the point now, if you do check them, it's scream bloody murder. How dare you check me? You're not allowed to do that. You're just a man. How dare you check us? You're not allowed to do that. You're just Democrats.
I know it's you. I've been waiting all my life. It's true. You
And
are my one.
it's going to get to a point
Baby, no need to
where people,
Shooby-dooby-doo.
more to the
I
point,
know it's you. I've been waiting all my
progressives,
life.
Democrats,
It's true.
and a lot of independents are going to get to the point where they're going to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. And it's not a matter of if, it's when. When's it going to happen? I can't tell you. I don't have a crystal ball. But you can see it. You can hear it. 45/47
No need
is
to
not in your
run.
best interest. And he's shown you that
Shooby-dooby-doo.
time
I know
and
it's
time
you.
again.
I've been waiting all my life.
What did Maya Angelou say?
You
When
are
someone
my
shows you who they are the first time,
no
believe
need to run. Shooby-dooby-doo. I know it's you.
which supersedes a lot of
I've
things
been
that I say,
waiting all my
and it's how I'm living my life now.
It's true.
I used to be of the mind where I'll give you enough rope to hang yourself with. Not anymore. If you show me in real time that you're no good, I'm going to believe you. You don't get the benefit of the doubt. You forfeited that when you showed me who you were. You forfeited.
I can see it in your eyes.
I don't know what's going to happen.
You saw through my disguise.
I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not clairvoyant.
I know
Never claimed to be.
you were meant for me, baby.
All I know
can't you see it?
Is that
You are
2,
my one.
maybe 3 weeks in,
No need to.
he's already showing you his ass
Shooby-dooby-doo.
and daring you to kick
know
it
it's you. I've been waiting all my life.
or kiss it, depending on which side of the aisle you're on.
You are my one. No need
Kiss the ring? No, kiss my ass.
Shooby-dooby-doo.
If you don't like it, then you're welcome to try and kick it.
I've been waiting all my
Why does he think that way? Because Democrats have shown time and time again
You are my
that they won't. They're taking the high road.
Every day you're on
And
my
I'll say that to, I'll say this to them, the same way I say to the other people. How's that working out for you?
I know you were meant for me, baby.
There
can't you
was
see it?
a movie
You are my
in
one.
the mid-80s, Revenge of the
No
Nerds 2,
need to run.
where the heroes and protagonists of the movie,
I
the nerds,
know it's you. I've been waiting all my
were
life.
fighting the alpha males, the way the
You
jocks.
are my one.
And I'll never forget this. There was a line in the movie where the jock turns to Lewis and says, "What are you gonna do? Talk us to death?" And Lewis turned around and said, "I would do that, but you won't hear me. There's only one language that you understand," and punched him dead in his face. Republicans are saying, "Dad, hit me. I dare you." What are you gonna do? I'm gonna leave it at that. What are you gonna do?
You are my one.
care of yourselves.
No need to
Be safe.
run.
Do better.
Shooby
And I'll see you in the next
dooby doo. I know it's you. I've been waiting all my life.